Mm. Hi. Hi, guys. Daggone tie-dye 420. Yeah, my camera's doing something weird again where it won't flip back and forth from what I'm doing to what, you know. Oh, anyway. That's not what we're talking about right now. We are talking about me doing a little fixie-fixie. Because I learned that, and I learned from, hi, it's Angie from Fun Endeavors Tie-Dye. That certain fabrics, when wet, will tear holes. I learned that the hard way because I have torn holes in 3 things. 2 of them, I really, really wish I didn't. Nevertheless, what I'm doing is putting some beautiful embroidered butterfly iron-ons on this piece of work, because otherwise the piece of work will be no good. It just will be no good, you know. And there's an order for this. This is the second time I'm attempting to place this order, and today is my customer's daughter's B-Day. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. So I want it to be nice, right? Yep. And I gotta get this over there to her, like right now, so I don't have time. And this is why I don't like to do things quick, even though sometimes I can be impulsive and sometimes I can do things really quick and make really quick decisions, and sometimes decisions out of desperation. And those are never good decisions. But, you know, when it comes to like arts and crafts, or where I'm going to place a piece of furniture or a plant or so on, I don't like to rush because I forgot I had these embroidered butterflies. And every time I've looked at them, I thought, how pretty these are. But I didn't know, you know what I mean, when I would use them or whatever. And when I punctured the holes in this item from the hemostats, and it was sopping wet, and it wasn't even a lot of pressure, I tell you. It happened easy and quickly. So I tried to put stitching. I can't sew, but I think if I could sew, I might have made it. But even the needle on this fabric was making the stitching. The needle was making the holes too. Like, it was just not good. Kind of like when you have stitches on an injury and you can see the stitch mark. Pardon. It was kind of like that. And it was hurting my feelings. It wasn't working, and it was making it look uglier and worse. So. And then I thought, you know what, Sadie, daggone tie-dye 420, Missy, we're going to come up with a plan B. We're going to need a plan B. And I thought, irons. Huh? So I still thinking, and I really got my iron-ons. And wouldn't you know it? The beautiful embroidered butterflies. I don't even know where I got those butterflies. Wouldn't you know it? So, I think that this is a good save. I do. The only thing is that Mom asked for some type of a headband, head tie. And the one I made with this item, it's not wowing me, and definitely not wowing me, guys. See, not a bad idea, right? You'll see it when I'm all set too, like when it's all finished too. So what I'm saying is, I don't know what I was saying. Something like the headpiece wasn't wowing me. And the piece of fabric that I had off the bottom of the sweatshirt that I absolutely love, it doesn't go. It just doesn't go. It's just not going to work. And that's okay. Now, me, I stack my tie-dye when I wear it. I will wear something different on top than what's on bottom, or the jean jacket maybe with a different tie-dye item. Like, I'll stack my tie-dye, and I think it's lovely. Like, I like it. But I've always liked to stack with different fabrics and patterns. I think maybe back in the 70s or 80s, I don't know, the 20s, 30s, 40s, that might not have been a good look. But I make it work. Also, fashion has changed so much. Just the look, the whole aesthetic of everything from back in the day to what it is now. Things have changed. The young people, they are bold. They'll do it. One thing I do not like, though, not that I don't like, or let me say what I like. Individuality. I like individuality. I still like patent leather shoes. I like the guys in cargo shorts or the longer shorts. I don't, everybody in the little bitty shorts. Okay, this is tie-dye. But it's fashion, so I can talk about it. The itty bitty shorts, like all the guys are wearing them, and I don't think all the guys should, because it don't look good on all the guys, I don't know. But it's like, somebody does one thing and then everybody follows. Now, I wish everybody would follow tie-dye. Because I walk up to people sometimes and they are disinterested in tie-dye. Not really realizing that there's so much you can do with it. So many ways you can go, You can have a slight tie-dye. You can have a one-color tie-dye. You can have a asymmetric one-side tie-dye. Everything doesn't have to be a rainbow with green and purple and yellow, swirl. I mean, you can do a bunch of things with tie-dye. So it's just kind of funny. But I do like individuality. Like, the eyelashes. My opinion, doesn't matter. We're not going to keep talking about that. We are on tie-dye. And I just really wanted you guys to see how I am, my grandson, shixing it. I pound it, Sadie. I'm shixing it, Sadie. So I'm shixing it. See, I noticed a little tear right here, and that's in the stitching on the elastic that goes across the top right here on the caftan. I noticed a little rip right there, and I had nothing to do with that. It's the fabric. And the fabric, this fabric, opposed to the fabric on the headband, two different fabrics. It's going to take colors differently. It's just going to tie-dye, tie-dye. We'll do this again. So I like to do it 2 or 3 times just to make sure it's going to stay. Now my dilemma is sort of, do I stack the butterflies? So I pulled out yellow. If I had 2 small yellows, I would have put 1 large, 1 small. But I didn't have 2. I only found this one. And I promise I don't know what I did with the other one. Right? So, that's okay. So my question is, let's see here, because you guys are my friends and my family and my tie-dye buds. And so I want to know if you think, let it cool, it's kind of hot, the glue is sticking, it's okay, we're going to be all right, everything's going to work out just fine. So that's the back. That is the back. That's the left side. Here is the right side. Here is the front, left side, front, right side. Here's my question. Because I'm thinking stack these butterflies. And let me tell you what I mean. Because I have some beautiful green. And I have that one itty bitty yellow. So here's my question. I have this butterfly here. Do I want to put that there? Or do I want to put that there? I definitely don't want to put that green on top of that yellow. I see that. No, I don't want to do that. I might want to, doesn't go. There is one that has more yellow and no orange, though. Which one is that? Sometimes less is more. It's this one. It's this one. And I am going to do it. I don't know if you've seen that, but you will in a minute, so bear with me. Bear with me. I noticed that people post like often. Like there's somebody that I watch because I learned so much from her. I love her. I wish that I could talk to her because sometimes I have questions and I need an immediate answer. Because her color placement, her dye placement is phenomenal. And she does not do intricate patterns. She does very simple patterns. And awesome work. You know, one time I seen a picture she posted, and she did a family reunion t-shirts. Boy, they were so nice. They were just really, really nice. And I don't know, it was about 11 people in the picture that had on the t-shirts, and then they had the picture or something in the middle. You know, I really don't know if it looked like a family reunion. And they had a picture, or I forget now. Anyway, it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. I kind of want to cover up that pleat right there, but that's not good placement. And no, that's not going to be good placement. So I think I'm just going to go there with it. Do I go there with it? I'll go there with it. We'll go random. That's pretty. I do need something there, though, because there's a pleat from me trying to sew it, and then there's a little stitch. You know what, though? We're going to keep it moving and keep it pushing. Today is her birthday. I'm a perfectionist. You know, I used to crochet and knit, and I would get to, have the whole item almost complete and see one thing wrong. And I'll rip the whole thing down. It takes hours to knit, crochet. I also macrame. Well, I did macrame, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. I'd get all the way there. It takes you hours to build it up, and just a few minutes to rip that whole thing down. The only thing that I cannot do, and I can do it, I've just never been taught, is sew. And I come from a family of seamstresses, or like Caribbean people say, dressmaker. I come from a family of dressmakers. My grandmother's sister, my maternal grandmother's sister, she did costumes for, so I've heard, entertainers. I heard she did a costume for Cher. I don't know. Yeah. But no, I wasn't really taught to sew. And I've always wanted to sew. I've always wanted to make my own clothes, make designs. Now I want to repurpose. I want to repurpose clothing. I really want to repurpose. I want to take stuff that used to be this and rip it apart and make it that. Yeah. I have an idea for a challenge. You know how they was doing that, was it Project Run? Not Project Runway. There was another one where they were doing the sewing. I think it was RuPaul. Well, I had a challenge for them that I wanted to see them do. I wish I could say it too, because it's such a fantastic idea, but if I say it, somebody else will jump on it. I'd like to see it even if somebody else jumps on it though, but, you know, we live in a society where they don't like to give credit. That's not fair. But this is my idea. This is what I would like to see them do. I would like to see them take an old gown. For me, a church gown or a church dress, not a choir gown. You know how they wear the sequins and the lace and the sequins and you know, it might be silky or satiny. So my idea was take that. Now, I had a few pieces around that I had gotten from thrift stores and secondhand stores and stuff, but in my moves the last 15 years, I've had to get rid of stuff. You just got to get rid of it. And I did. But I would have liked to see a professional sewer, a dressmaker, take that one article and make 3 articles out of it. Make something for daytime. Regardless of what the daytime event is, the job interview, I don't care what it is. Daytime, evening, and then daytime, evening, and then I forgot now. It's been so many years, but it's okay, because that was the idea of the challenge, to take this article and make 3 different things out of it from an old church dress. The fancy dancies, the ones, you know, the fancy dancies wear. Yes. If I could sew, that's what I would do. All right, enough talking. I know y'all don't want to hear me talk. It's okay. I don't like to don't like it. Let me be quiet now and finish working. What are we going to put over here? So, this is going to be the last. think I'm struggling because I'm cheaping out. Don't want to do that. This is definitely going to need some green. Put it on this side. Okay. Pause. I'll be back, folk. One of the reasons why I show you the ironing is because it's when you begin to iron, you really see the beautiful split. You really see how beautiful the work is. However, the camera just doesn't have the ability to show you how pretty this really is. Now, I'm looking at the bottom of this with that marigold, and I don't see that anywhere else but down the bottom. For some reason, my iron is catching. Like, it's rippling, messing up my strides. I need a dry cleaner iron, a press. Look at that. Why is it doing that? Look at how pretty that is. Well, it is to me. Daggone tie-dye 420.